Hello, Oracles! Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. How are we all feeling today? Recovering nicely after yesterday's amazing green day, looking great. We are a little under 1200 now pre-market, totally expected. Profits are to be had, people are taking them. And plus, it's after hours. After hours, it's low volume. Not many people are buying or selling, so the stock just moves more. So not a big deal. We'll see how the stock trades over the course of the day today. And now speaking of volume, yesterday we saw almost 35 million shares being traded, and the last time we saw volume higher than that was back on November 23rd. There were a couple of days in the middle of December where we saw 30 million, the day that Elon had his interview with the Babylon Bee, and we saw that get released, and he said he was done selling. Those 2 days we saw about 30 million. Otherwise, huge volume day yesterday comparatively over the last month. So that's big news with a lot of people buying in. A lot of options were traded yesterday as well. So take a look at that and just pay attention to that as the week trades on. And now, will we hit all-time highs this week? So Wheelieman over on Twitter tweeted that there's huge news coming out of Austin this week. Now, a lot of us are assuming it's going to be starting production, which is huge news, but many of us in the know are kind of expecting that. So part of me is hoping that maybe there's even huger news out of this. Maybe they're going to announce that the 4680 will start production. And if that's the case, the stock will explode. Again, don't know, just rumors of huge news. I'm just speculating. But worst case scenario, I think we see production starting, which is great news. Best case, I think we hear about 4680 batteries starting production, which is outstanding news. We shall see what happens over the course of the week. I know that I am awaiting to hear when they're going to have the barbecue so that I can fly down there and enjoy this with them and be able to share it all with you guys. Rumor has it at the barbecue they may actually release the final iteration of the Cybertruck as well, which would be amazing to be there for that. And one of the reasons I love our Tesla community is because we have this alpha position when it comes to news. So many of us are so dialed in as to what is going on with Tesla that we hear these things. We hear about huge news coming out of Austin. And whereas a lot of analysts or Wall Street, maybe they hear it, but they're like, oh, we don't know what it is. Tesla fanboys just getting excited over nothing, and they do nothing about it. Well, those of us who are Tesla fanboys know something is coming, and we prepare for it, and we can invest properly and wisely ahead of time, and we have that first step on Wall Street. And I absolutely love that about our community. And speaking of our community, where would we be without Elon? And I still see tweets and people complaining about Elon and how much wealth and net worth he gained yesterday. $30 billion, showing that is just the inequality of wealth around the country. Well, I gotta tell you, just as a reminder, I have a mission this year to stop spreading FUD, to spread the truth. Truth is, yeah, Elon gained $30 billion worth of net worth yesterday. But the rest of his shareholders gained almost $120 billion worth of net worth yesterday. So complain all you want about that. Without Elon giving us the opportunity to invest in Tesla, none of us would have gained the wealth that we gained yesterday. And so if you ever hear anyone complaining about Elon and his net worth, you can just state that if they were invested in Tesla, their net worth would have gone up as well. And then they can go and hate themselves. Because realistically, it's net worth. People don't get taxed on net worth. You get taxed on income. And I know that's what the big complaint is, and it drives me absolutely insane. I had a long discussion with a friend on Facebook about that in particular, and about Elon's net worth and how he's not paying his fair share. But I just like to remind people that imagine if you got taxed on your net worth. It would suck. I mean, some people don't even have a net worth. And usually those are the people who are complaining that they don't pay their fair share. Because it's like, well, if you learned how to do your finances properly, then you would be really upset if you were getting taxed on your net worth. And then you would be understanding as to why it's stupid to tell people that Elon is not paying his fair share. So, Elon is all in. He's all in more than anybody else who is all in on Tesla stock, because most other people have another source of income. Elon doesn't. He's got Tesla and he's got SpaceX. That's it. So this guy is all in. So if Tesla comes crashing down, he's got nothing. And, so anybody who complains about this, in my mind, is just somebody who is a complainer and really just wants a handout. I don't know. Because to me, it's like, if you knew what it was like to earn your own net worth, you would never complain about this. You would totally be understanding and admire the guy for what he has done and appreciate him for the opportunity he has given the rest of us who are investors to be able to increase our own net worth. And not only that, but as Elon said, who do you think is going to spend that money more wisely? Elon or the government? Because do you really think that if any one of these billionaires paid more in taxes, do you think your roads would get fixed faster? No. Do you think your life would get better? Absolutely not. You wouldn't see a dime of any of that money. That's not how it works with our government. And there's more money out there. Think about how much money we just pumped into our system over the last 2 years. The money is there. You can go earn it yourself. So yes, thank you, Elon, for allowing us to be able to invest in this opportunity and increase our own net worth collectively with you as well. So thank you. All right, sorry for that rant. Had to get that out because it's so frustrating for me to hear things like that and people just hating on somebody who is trying to do the best for humanity and hating him just because he has more than other people when they just don't understand it. Again, it's just about the educating people on what the reality is, and stop reading these slanderous lines that somebody says and saying, oh, that sounds like it's unfair and we want more for us. It's selfish and it's unfair. Now I'm done. Let me know in the comments, how much did your net worth go up yesterday? It's great to hear about Elon, but we never hear about anybody else's net worth going up. So share with us down below in the comments, how much did your net worth go up yesterday? Because that's awesome to hear about. For me personally, my net worth went up by about $600 from just Tesla stock alone yesterday. Now, for me, that's a lot. That's huge. Obviously 13.5%. But considering where I was just 2 years ago, March of 2020, at the bottom of COVID, that was my entire portfolio. My entire portfolio was $600. And that's the amount of money that Tesla gained me in net worth yesterday alone. So that is absolutely incredible for me. And now going back to Austin, what news do you think we are going to hear out of Austin? And do you think we're going to hear about Berlin soon as well? Because rumor had it that we were going to be hearing about it in the beginning part of the year. So that would be amazing if we can get Austin news this week, maybe Berlin news next week. Again, I still kind of anticipate a little bit of a sell-off and maybe a total market dip in the first week or so of the year, just for people to kind of reset themselves to start off the year. But with news like this coming out of Tesla, we might not see that same dip. Only time will tell. I know for me, I have a good amount of cash saved on the side, so I'm playing it out because I do not like to buy on days like yesterday. Days like yesterday are the days that I enjoy the moments that I was buying back when it was red, when Elon was selling. So yesterday I can enjoy them even more. And if it comes back red a little bit during a little bit of a sell-off, I'll buy more. So the next time we go green like we did yesterday, I can enjoy that even more. And for anyone who is new to the channel, my strategy for Tesla is every single day I invest. I invest now $12 every single day into Tesla. And for every percent that it dips, I will add another $12. That's how I dollar cost average. I'm not trying to find the bottom. I'm not trying to seek out dips. I'm just taking every day one step at a time and investing as wisely as I can, with whatever each day provides me. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I love all your support and feedback. If you have not subscribed, please do so down below. Sign yourself up for notifications. Follow me on Twitter at OracleTim1. I will post all of the latest updated information I can for you guys there. Otherwise, have yourselves a great one. Let's see if we're going to hit all-time highs today. I'll see you later.